So we're sharing our life with somebody else. We want to have a relationship with somebody else, and somebody else is prepared to give us a go. Hank? And so we meet this person, everything's going fine, and all of a sudden the person pulls back for no reason. You're about 6 months down the track, you're doing everything right, the relationship's right. They don't say anything about not wanting the relationship, but at the same token, they've drawn back. They've drawn back from what appears to be a fantastic situation. Now, it's not because of arguments, it's not because of something you've done or haven't done. There's just something that this person is now doing that's contrary to the health and building of a relationship. And you don't know what to do. You don't know what's going on, so you try harder. You bury yourself into the relationship. You try harder. And it doesn't change anything. The person pulls back more. You wonder, is there somebody else, or what's going on? Later you find out there was nobody else. It had nothing to do with somebody else. You found out that you went through what was called a love bomb stage, where you'd been love bombed by this person to end up in a relationship with them. Now that they've connected to you and have a relationship with you, it's convenient for them to begin to undermine the situation. And so the journey begins. You try harder. You're running around doing this, doing that, and this seems to make the person hang on. This seems to make the person hang around. But really what's happened is the person is entraining you. They don't even know they're doing it themselves. They're so enthralled with themselves and self-centered that your good works is building their ego to such an extent that they have a carelessness towards you and the relationship that's aggravating and tormenting and frustrating you beyond comprehension. And this is something that you'd never seen before, because for all accounts and for all reasons, the relationship was going well. But now it's like you have a monster on your hands. Somebody that's just not going to cooperate. They'll do enough to keep you in, otherwise known as a carrot dangler, breadcrumber. They do enough to keep you interested, and you begin to accept that this is how your relationship should be. Here, please. Here, please. Here, please. Come on. Hank. And so you're being entrained, you're being conditioned. Now, I experienced this for the first time 25 years ago, 20, maybe 30 years ago, a long time ago, after my first marriage. And I met this woman, and she was fantastic at first. When I first met her, when I was asked to go to her place to see her for the first time, I pulled up at her place and there were 2 chairs on the footpath outside of the front of her house. And we sat on the chairs on the street outside the front of her house for the first 2 visits. And I just went along with it and I thought, this is different. This woman's protecting herself from something. What I didn't realize was she was protecting both of us from herself. If only I knew then what I know now. Well, once the shoes got left at the door and we went inside, everything changed. This woman turned out to be quite the nymphomaniac. But I guess she'd done that before and realized that nothing lasts forever. Come on, mate. Nothing lasts forever. And obviously this had an impact, the destructive disintegration of her relationships had an impact on her, that she didn't want to rush into anything again and find herself in that state. Now the problem was with her, because it didn't matter what you did or how you tried to manage yourself, there was a side to this woman that was selfish and destructive and unattractive, and it would surface just enough for you to notice it, but not enough for it to completely repel you. But you knew it was there, and it was ugly, and it was horrible, and it was a part of this woman. And so now you find yourself in a situation where you're not sure what's going on, to be honest. You're not sure what's going on, why this is happening. They're still intimate. They're still spending their time with you. They're still the same person, but their behavior, there's this thread to their behavior that's just not palatable. And for all your rationale and thinking about it, trying to work out what it is, you can't understand what the problem is. And it's narcissism, it's covert narcissism. These people, a lot of these people, see, there's nothing steadfast about whether they're conscious about it or not. Some are, some aren't. Right? Because a lot of people just don't realize that they've got a degenerative nature. So they don't know what to do with it, how to deal with it, or how they're going to fix it. They know something's wrong. They're trying to dodge it, but they can't. So they keep wrecking things, opportunities, love opportunities in their life. You'll see that these people have jobs that they can hold. They love their job and they turn up every day and this, that and all the other. But when it comes to their relationship, intimate relationship, the same commitment, even though they've commissioned themselves to the relationship, the same commitment isn't there. It's just not there. Now this dog's starting again. See, there's a part of this dog that's very bad. They've taken the commission of the relationship with you, but there's a part of this person's nature that doesn't allow them to perform in the relationship a way a normal person would. This makes you try harder. This makes you do more while they're doing less. The intimacy and everything's still there. But there's something severely wrong and intolerable within the arrangement. There's something missing, there's something not right. You know something's wrong, but you can't put your finger on it. And it's driving you round the bend. And you decide that it's time to leave.